What's up, everybody? It's your boy Glenn back with another Glenn and the Gang video. It's the NFL Best Bets of the Weekend, Week 17 edition. We got a familiar face with Big Jack over in the top left corner, but then down front and center, we got a new face. It's our boy Tik. He's big in the NBA. He's actually 4-2 on NBA bets so far this year, but he's gonna hang out, do a little NFL, a little Bears talk with us today. So. That's our boy Tik. But yeah, I'll get right into it with my picks of the weekend, my three best bets. First best bet of the weekend is Vikings -4.5 at Detroit. I think Dalvin Cook's out. I think his dad passed away actually, and he's out because he won't be able to pass COVID protocols of getting retested. But I think their backup Madison's pretty decent, or Madison, whatever his name is. And I think Kirk Cousins throws all over the banged up. Don't care anymore. Lions secondary, so I think they do enough with the run, and then it allows Kirk Cousins to just ball out there. I think this is a perfect Minnesota gets to 8-8 or 7-9, whatever it is, season. Middle of the road type thing. So I think Vikings roll by at least. I think they win by at least 10, but I'll take 4.5. That's fine. Second pick is Titans at Houston. The line's 7.5 right now. I'd probably get it down to at least 7, if not 6.5. You have to pay a little more, but I think it's worth it. I think Titans are just a better team. I think this is one of those games where they're getting ready for the playoffs and they just pound the ball with Derrick Henry. He gets into that, like we saw last year, that playoff form where they feed him and he just runs over everybody. I don't think the Titans go too far in the playoffs because I think their defense kind of isn't that good. But I think they definitely win this game. I'll take them -7 at Houston. And then the last pick I got for the weekend, it's a lot of points, and it's a road team, so I don't love that. But I'm gonna go Baltimore -13.5 at Cincy. Kind of like I said with the Titans, where they're gonna just kind of be getting into playoff form. I think the Ravens are in playoff form and they're peaking at the right time. I think they win very comfortably in this game. I'm hoping by at least 2 touchdowns for the sake of the spread. And then I think that they are a threat in the playoffs. I know they had that one and done season last year where they lost the first game in the playoffs. I don't see that happening this year. I like them as a sneaky favorite to get out of the AFC and maybe make the Super Bowl. I think that their defense is good. I think their running attack is lethal, and I think Lamar Jackson does enough through the air where they're a threat to beat anybody on any given day. But yeah, I mean, with that being said, we'll throw it over to Jack. I know Aaron's got one pick. We'll save that one for the end. But we'll throw it over to Jack here.
Yeah, definitely. No, I like your train of thought with those playoff teams making the push. It's a weird time of season where, half the teams that are literally playing for nothing tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's sort of tough to know what kind of energy, if they're going to come out, knowing they're going out on the last leg of the season, if they're going to kind of try to ball out or if they're just, over it and going to tuck their tail and head into the off season. The only thing about your Vikings pick I don't love is that defense is so atrocious, and Detroit has been able to run the ball a lot better than most people probably realize this year.
Okay.
I think they might be able to run on them, but yeah, I wouldn't pick Detroit certainly. But that's the only thing that worries me about the Vikings in that game.
For sure.
I'm going to go along your line of thought with these teams trying to get into the playoffs. I'm going to take the Colts with a big number at 14 even. I'm showing them against the Jaguars. Jaguars have gotten popped the past 2 weeks in a row, got embarrassed by the Ravens, hung around the Bears for half the game, and then got blowed out in the second. So I think the Colts come out, take it to them, get Phillip Rivers into the playoffs. I don't know if they make any noise, but you got to get there to see what you can do, certainly. I like the Rams at home getting
baby.
3 points. Yes, it helps the
That
Bears.
would be awesome.
Little hometown loving for the Rams. But no, I think it's a weird game where the Cardinals just haven't been that good at all as far as I can see. They had that Hail Mary against the Bills. You take away that game, this wouldn't mean anything. It'd already be over. I just don't think Kyler Murray's been very good the second half of the season after the way he came out. I think defenses have gotten some good tape on him, starting to figure him out quite a bit. And they're only given 3 points, and I think a lot of people are going to be all over them because of the fact that Goff isn't playing for the Rams. But I think that defense is going to come out and sort of step up for the team, put them on their back, and carry them into the playoffs because they're not going to want to rely on the Bears losing. If they lose that game, they're going to want to control their own fate. So I like the Rams with the points, and then the last game I like, going back to the team I keep hammering week after week, it seems, is the Bucks. I'm going to take them -7 against the Falcons. I do think the Falcons are one of those teams that are going to tuck tail and not really show up this week. And I think Brady's going to have all them boys ready to go, kind of carry on that momentum they've had coming out of their bye, kind of keep it rolling into the playoffs, full steam ahead. No looking back.
Hell yeah.
Tampa Tommy.
Yeah, go ahead, Aaron.
I was just going to say, they're going to have to be rolling going into the playoffs, and I think Tom knows, like, shit, this is damn near the first round. It's going to be a party down there, I think, man.
Yeah, for sure. The only pick that I would probably fight you on, and I hate to do it as a Bears fan, is I am not confident in the Rams this weekend. Goff's out, Cooper Kupp's out, Michael Brockers is out, Leonard Floyd went to the hospital with some kind of stomach issue going on. I think they're banged up. I hope they win. I'll be fucking rooting for them, but I don't feel confident in them.
You're like, CNN, Fox News, fact. I'm a qualitative guy, man. We're not worried about quantitative nonsense.
Okay. And I mean, if there is any coach, on a positive note, if there's any coach in the league that you want coaching like a first-time quarterback in a big spot, McVay's probably top of the list. He's one of the top few names for sure that you want coaching that quarterback.
You're saying to run that offense.
Yeah.
I would agree for sure.
Yeah, you probably want to throw Nagy on that list too. You know what I
mean? Yeah, at the bottom of it.
And we're just gonna keep it rolling here, boys. Since
Yeah.
I'm not the NFL guy, but I'm gonna go Bears money line this week because and this is the only reason I say this, because they lost that left tackle or whatever.
Yeah.
Bukai, whatever his name is. So and like what Jack was saying, you don't know if they're gonna come in here ready to go, or they might, this might be a week off. So, Bears come out, punch them early. Next thing you know, Roquan Smith, I already got a peanut punch fumble coming in for sure, no doubt about it, guaranteed. He's gonna have 10 tackles.
He will have 10 tackles.
And I think the Bears are gonna force 1 or 2 turnovers, maybe house a kick. Never know, man.
Yeah, win by any means. We'll take a win any way we can get it. Last I looked, money lines at like plus 175. Honestly, and this is crazy. I also looked at where the public money, public bets where public money's at. The sharp money right now, the big money's on the Bears. With the points though, plus 4.5 or 5.5, whatever it is. But I don't know. The sharps like the Bears right now with the spread. So
yeah, I mean, I'll save my my Bears commentary for
the next video
we're gonna get after. But I absolutely love the pick, man.
I love the pick, and if that hits, Bears money line plus 175, your first pick on the show, you might have to be a recurring guest. No doubt about it. All right, well, that's it for the video. Overall, real quick, I'm gonna pull this up. I think they'll be able to see it on the video. I am 7-5 in NFL picks. Jack is 4-3-2. So we do got a winning show right now. So follow us, make a little money, watch your net worth grow, and till next time, it's Glenn and the Gang. Peace.
Go Bears.